What's up guys, Zinigami here. Let's go over some One Piece Treasure Cruise news. There's some good stuff going on. First of all, what's this right here? Yes, it's the Electric Boogaloo. Rush to the top, number 2. I love that they use the words Electric Boogaloo. That just makes me happy in my special place. We are getting Enel on Global. Holy fudge faces. I would never have expected Enel on Global. It's gonna be January 12th. I'm sorry, let me see the actual date of Enel itself. It's not January 12th. But we're arguing as well. I'm just going to skip down to the Enel because that's the important one. From the January 22nd to the 21st to the 22nd, we are getting Enel on Global. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. I highly doubt that most people on Global... Now, I told you guys that on Doflamingo is going to be hard. Enel is stupid hard without a well-leveled up Doflamingo. You need a well-leveled up Doflamingo to use a free-to-play team against Enel. Now, there are teams that you can't use, and I will be making a preparation guide for how to prepare for Enel within the upcoming weeks, and I'll have that out sometime in the next day or two. But it's going to be very hard for people to beat Enel. My recommendation for most of you guys will be to get one Enel. Just get one Enel. Even if you have to spend like 1 or 2 gems, maybe even 3 gems, maybe even 4 gems, but only get one Enel and then just stop there. Because even I am very nervous about Enel. With Doflamingo, I know how to beat Doflamingo. I'm very confident in my team against Doflamingo. Enel's really hard without a max Dofi. And of course, we just had Doflamingo come out on Global, and we're getting Enel really soon. So this is gonna be very hard. I'm gonna recommend that most people just get one. Now, remember that Enel has a 30, a 40, and a 60 stamina version, so you can absolutely farm the 30 and the 40 stamina versions much easier than the 60 stamina version. But the 60 stamina version is really hard. And remember that the drop rates for a 30, 40, 60 are 60 stamina is 100% drop rate, 40 stamina is 40% drop rate, 30 stamina is like 10 or 15% drop rate. And all these numbers are just estimates based on what we've seen as a community as drops before. So it's about a 10 or 15% drop rate for 30 stamina, about a 40% drop rate for 40 stamina, and about a 100% drop rate for 60 stamina. We're getting half stamina for all islands. That's great. We're getting double pirate experience for all islands, and these are going to be different times. And we're also going to get double drop rates for the weekly quest, that being the penguins, the seahorses, and stuff like that. It's alright. It's going to be most useful for the rainbow units. So that's rainbow penguin, rainbow pirate penguin, rainbow crab, stuff like that. Get those now because those are always really annoying to get whenever it's not double drop rate. And then we're going to get free stuff for logging in. You'll just get these things. They'll come in your mailbox. You're going to get 3 keys. You're going to get treasure turtles. And they're probably going to be putting these one every day. It does say January 19th to February 1st. So that is 11-12 days in between there. So we're probably going to get one of these every day or two, and it's going to be in your mailbox. You don't have to do anything. If you just log in just like your daily gem, it'll just be there, open it up, and it'll automatically go where it belongs. And then we're also going to get extra cola, and extra meat, and extra turtles. Now this is actually formatted a little differently from how they show the image on a Japanese version, which is a little funny. But this is the first time we've gotten, I believe, extra stamina stuff on Global. I could just be mistaken. I could just be forgetting it. But as far as I know, there's no different coloration for the turtle like we get on Japan every once in a while. But for more cola, we get a higher chance of getting cola from the 12th to the 18th. You get a higher chance of meat from the 19th to the 25th. And you get a higher chance of turtles from Den and Mushi from the 26th to the 1st. And then our free gems every day. Great. Super exciting, right? Anyways, that's it for Global. On Japan, Global's got the most exciting stuff as very rarely. But on Japan, we are getting the oh shoot, I completely am brain farting on the name right now. It's Chat will tell me the name of this in a second. It's part 2 of, oh, it's fucking Thriller Bark. It's right there. I can see the name right in front of me. Thriller Bark Part 2. So we don't know exactly when this is going to be coming yet. It doesn't tell us when. But like always, whenever a new island releases, the previous island is going to go to half stamina. So that way, if you haven't finished it yet, it's going to go to double drop rate and then half stamina. So if you haven't finished it yet, you'll be able to spend your time and get through it. Like, I haven't even finished Thriller Bark yet. I think I'm about halfway through Thriller Bark. I usually go back to story mode whenever I have, whenever the Fortnite don't interest me, because Fortnite islands will come and go, story mode will always be there. And our next Fortnite on Japan, speaking of Fortnite, is going to be the Impel Down Kimonos characters. So it's gonna be Jinbei, Mr. One, and Buggy. Those are at least the ones we've seen so far. There is a picture up that a splash screen or a double wide spread picture that these characters are all based on. So we're seeing a Mr. One, Mr. One, Kimono, Jinbei, Kimono, Buggy at least. There are also a bunch of other Kimono characters that you can see in the picture that these characters are based on. But they're Impel Down Kimono or Impel Down Samurai. Don't exactly know what the name is gonna be. Depends on what we end up translating as, but so far I like the name Impel Down Kimono characters because they are all prison characters from Impel Down. Anyways, guys, that's it for the news. That's the most important news, but I've got one last thing to tell you guys. First of all, I'm ready to release my website, zenigami.com. It's just going to be a place for me to categorize all, or to gather in all my things from Twitch and all my social medias and stuff like that. So if you ever need links to any of the stuff I do, I also have my streaming schedule, and I have a small blog where I can post just thinkings and ramblings up on there. So go to www.zenigami.com to visit my website where I got my social medias and stuff. And speaking of websites, that's not the only website that's going to be going up. We are actually going to be bringing back the Japanese version of the blog. That's right, OPTC-guide.com. The Japanese side of the blog is actually going to be coming back online soon. We're bringing in some more team members to help us out. We've gotten a couple other people's. Thanks so much to a lot of people in the One Piece Treasure Cruise community. After we shut it down because we didn't have people to work on it, we had a couple people reach out to us and say like, hey, we would like to help you out and stuff like that. So the blog is going to be coming back. We're going to be posting stuff on there. It's going to be, once again, it's the same thing as before. We are going to be doing a few changes to how we're posting it. Hopefully you guys will like it. But it's going to be great. I'm really excited about it. I've been talking to Zstos, the guy who's been working on orboost.com. But we are going to be moving back to the Japanese side of blog, and we were currently trying to work out a way to streamline the way the blog works. That way we can have, instead of having a Japanese side of blog and a global side of blog separately, we might be trying to streamline it so that way we can have them all in one website and make it easier. So instead of having to like go and see the global guide and go and see the Japanese guide, we can have all of our guides in one place. Wouldn't that be easier? So it's good. The blog will be coming back. It's the revival time, guys. I've been Zenigami. Thank you so much for coming out, and y'all stay beautiful.